Our phones, they want to three things, then you tell me. Are we together? In law terms, greetings, nothing more. Are we together?
Hello. Hi. Okay. Right.
Are you discussing?
Okay.
Yes.
What's up? I have texted them your details. I'll probably text you. That's
Are you through?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll text you through WhatsApp. Okay. You're welcome.
Now,
Can I ask you?
as you know,
Do you
front,
know there's a bit
keep
like,
quiet.
should it be mixed?
As you know, our unit title is community-based groups.
Okay.
I think by now you know what I'm taking you through. And our session title today is Administration of Assessment Tools. Now, as I'm writing the learning outcomes, I want Truth to tell us what we learned in our previous session.
In our previous session, we looked at importance of community groups in our community, whereby we said one of the importance of community groups, it helps in decision making and problem solving, and another one, it helps the community to participate when they have a project. So it makes them to have a easy decision making.
Okay? Another one? I know, Frank, you don't remember anything. Eh? Vivian? Vivian?
We learned about the importance of community group.
One of the importance?
Helps in participation.
I see you're not keen. Now, can you tell me what did your neighbor tell you about their greetings in their local language? I'm starting with Frank. What did your neighbor tell you?
She told me Yamane.
Yamne, what is that?
Morning greet.
And Frank's neighbor, what did Frank tell you?
He tells me Wakire.
Wakire.
Yeah.
Meaning?
It's a greeting, morning greeting.
Vivian?
She told me super. It's a greeting, then you say super or name.
Which local language?
That is Masai.
Okay. And Truth?
My friend is from Luo, and she told me that they greet, their greeting is Namo, then they respond Madele.
Okay. Now at least today you have learned this 1, 2, 3 things.
What about yours?
Mine is Wakire, meaning good morning. Now these are our learning outcomes. By the end of this session, you should be able to, number one, outline the recruitment steps of an assessment team in target group. Are we together?
Yes.
And our second learning outcome, explain the purpose of assessment tools in target groups. I want this class today to be very interactive. You know the seated system, it's learner-centered. I guide you and you do the work. Now with me, I have question cards. As you can see, they are blank. Do you see?
Yes.
They are very blank. Now in these question cards, I want you to outline the steps, outline the recruitment steps of an assessment tools. Everyone should outline the steps. Now, when you are outlining, you give us a brief explanation of the steps of a recruitment team. What happens in that step? Are we together?
Yes.
Now, my big boy Frank, you like the first two steps, okay? The first two steps. You like the third step, fourth and fifth step, sixth and seventh step. I'm giving you 3 minutes. Imagine as students who don't have a pen. Frank, are you serious? Write the steps. The steps of recruiting an assessment team. Are we together? In my class, you must be serious. You must participate. No hiding. What are you discussing? In my class, you must do what? When you start with Frank, the first 2 steps, you come to Mercy, Ruth and Vivian. Now you attend those steps and you give us a brief explanation. Now we start with Frank. Frank, can you give us the first 2 steps?
The first step is identify the need.
What about identifying the need? Okay. Let me assist Frank. When identifying the need in the recruitment steps of an assessment team, you find what do they need most, what's their need, what do they lack. Okay, that's identifying the need. You identify what they need at the moment, or what's needed. The second step, okay, you develop the selection criteria. Now, as we are going to select the recruitment team, what type of selection will you need? The pilot one or the normal selection? Are we together? Or what are you going to follow when selecting? Are you going to follow their academic, whatever, all their behavior, something like that? Are we together? Now, Mercy will tell us the third step.
Orientation of the team, whereby you introduce, for example, it's a women team, youth team, people with disability or of age group.
Okay. Do you understand? The one from Mercy. Now you go through.
First, there is a point where Matthias left. There is a, you identify or advertise for candidates. When you have selected the candidates in terms of their academic, in terms of their maybe behaviors,
Yes.
yes, you advertise the work or the job that is there. Then after that, you screen the applicants. For instance, what are the qualifications that they want from the applicants? And then the other step is, if you have identified the applicants, now you conduct an interview where you want to select the appropriate candidates in terms of the knowledge skills that he or she has. Yes.
Have you understood you? Now we go to Vivian. Vivian,
Yes,
can you give us the last step?
you have to select the assessment team, where you choose the most qualified person. Then you have the appoint and notify team members, where you officially confirm the appointment.
Now, after doing all these steps, you end up getting a recruitment team. Now the process is complete. Who have not understood?
I have a question. I've understood, madam.
Yes.
After they have done all the recruitment, are they doing orientation or what?
Now, you follow the steps of recruiting an assessment team. After all that process, now they will come back with those who succeeded and they do the orientation, then you go to the community or to the target groups.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, our learning outcome, I want you to explain the purposes of an assessment tools. Tools in target groups. I have shared an infographic in your group, your class group. Can you see it?
Yes.
An infographic in your class group. Who have not seen it? Now from that infographic, I want you to explain the purpose of assessment tools in target groups. Now you explain what's the purpose of assessment tools. Why do we need assessment tools in target groups? Are we together? Now, I start with Vivian. Give us one purpose.
To help us to support this activity.
To support the vision? Can you explain more?
Where it helps with selecting the most appropriate program and services.
Have you understood? To support the vision and root the other purpose.
The other purpose of assessment tools, it helps in identifying gaps, challenges, and opportunities within the community. For instance, where they identify a gap where they have shortage of water, they identify the gap, and then they know the challenges, and after that, if there is an opportunity, for instance, they have a land where they will dig and they will get a source of water that will help a community through that assessment tool. We can identify the challenges and gaps that communities are facing.
Are we together? Mercy.
Okay, another purpose of assessment tool is to evaluate outcomes whereby it determines whether the interventions have achieved the desired results.
To evaluate
Outcomes.
now the last person to come. You provide evidence. Now I think this session has been very interactive.
Yes.
Very. Everyone has participated. Now before we move on, I would like someone to give us a brief review on what you have learned today before I give you an activity. Which will be your part one. Personal work. No use of AI. Are we together?
Yes.
Personal work.
Today,
Yes.
we have learned about the steps of recruiting an assessment team, whereby it follows a structural steps from where they identify the needs of the candidate, they post the applicants' qualification, then they conduct an interview, they select appropriate candidate, and after that, they send an appointment to the right candidate whom they have chosen from the interview, and then afterwards, the selected team they will conduct an orientation. Thank you.
Appreciate Vivian and the group. Anyone who can give us a review?
Okay, we have learned the purpose of assessment tool, and we say that it helps in develop selection criteria.
Okay. As I can say, everyone has understood what we learned today. Now, before you go, I have a follow-up activity. I want you to go clearly and explain the ethical consideration in developing assessment tools. Ethical what?
Consideration in developing assessment tool.
I want your work before the next class. So don't go home. Now we are approaching the weekend. Right, Frank. I know Frank, you don't stay at home. Go and do the assignment. That will be our part 1. I think this is the end of our session. No. Before I give Ruth a chance, I will mark the register at the end of the lesson, because when I'm at the beginning of the lesson, some of you go home and leave me here. I know your tricks. Ruth,
Present.
Vivian,
Present.
Edwin,
Absent.
I knew Edwin will be in. Mercy, Frank, okay. One was absent. Now I can give you a chance.
I was asking about the exams, when our exams.
About the exams, I will let you know. I will give that information to the classroom. Are we together?
Yes.
Have a nice weekend and enjoy.
You too, madam.
You don't have a duster? Huh? What's the work of the class?